Hey, welcome to the video. So we're going to talk about in this video something very important, that the fact that Ripple has secured $500 million. And I'm going to tell you what that means to you and the ramifications of it. This is a good thing. This to me continues to strengthen the narrative of Ripple looking and building and acquiring cash, acquiring companies from a strategic acquisition standpoint to do what? To continue to build the rails, to continue to build the stack of the different types of businesses that are going to be needed to work and facilitate and provide the new banking financial systems as we continue to see banks, financial institutions come on chain. Okay. And this is a big deal. And so the fact that Ripple has gone out and acquired this $500 million is truly, again, a testament, in my opinion, to the leadership and to the strategic vision of what they are looking to accomplish and build for us as XRP holders. Ultimately, that's one thing that I really want to stress to you, is that even in times like we've had in the last 4 or 5+ days, where we've seen the market down, we've seen the market struggle, we've seen, Bitcoin drop below that 100,000. We've seen Ethereum drop down to 3,000. In fact, I don't know if you know this, XRP actually dropped and did hit $2.08. We've seen that happen right in these trying last 3 or 4 or 5 days. We've seen that play out. Now, the overall market right now is bouncing back decently today. It's up about 2%. We've had about $300+ billion wiped out as far as market capitalization in the entire crypto market. But again, right now we're seeing a nice bounce back. And so what we're here to talk about right this second is the fact that Ripple has gone out and closed $500 million in a new strategic from investment capital from Fortress Investment Group and Citadel Securities. These are two companies that are old school, traditional, very, very, very serious in the VC funding, venture capital world. And I'm here to tell you, they wouldn't have given $500 million to Ripple if they didn't see the value and the stack of the companies and the acquisitions and the vision of what it is that Ripple is building, period. Okay. So this just, to me, adds another check mark as to why I'm secure and believe fundamentally in owning my XRP, and that is going to be one of already is, but one of the key biggest players in the entire crypto market as we continue to see time go on. Okay. And so if you look at kind of some other strategic, really good things that Ripple/XRP has done, 95 billion in total Ripple payment volume, $1 billion. I don't know if you know this, RLUSD, the stable coin, has reached $1 billion in market capitalization. They've completed six strategic acquisitions in just over 2 years. We've talked about a lot of them. 25% of their shares have been repurchased, 3x growth in Ripple Prime business, and 75 regulatory licenses globally. And I like this. This is the momentum building the internet of value. And ultimately, again, I want to stress that Fortress and Citadel, they don't just hand out money just to, hey, oh yeah, that sounds good, here you go, with somebody show them a PowerPoint. No, I guarantee you, they looked in every corner of Ripple's business and saw value in what they were doing. And now, how does this equate and come back to you as an XRP investor? Well, I think I've already really, in my opinion, given you that information. It is the fact, if you look at a companies like Fortress and Citadel, handing over 500 million, which by the way puts the valuation for Ripple at $40 billion. That's what the valuation is on Ripple per this VC funding round right now. It just speaks volumes to me. Plus the six strategic acquisitions they've done in the last 2 years of the vision of what Ripple is building. And now some of you guys may sit there and go, okay, well then how come the price of XRP is not up right this second? We've talked about this. Right now we're in the middle of a little bit of a tumultuous market situation. We've got a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. Ironically, the month of November, if you go look on record, the month of November historically is extremely bullish for crypto. In fact, out of the last 10+ years, only 2 of those years, the month of November has ended in the red. The rest of those years, the aggregate average percentage gain is 30+% in Bitcoin and in the market. And so what does that mean to you? Historically, October October was not good. November, my apologies. November, December, very, very good months. November being the best month on record for 10 plus years looking back out of the 12 months total. Okay. Now but right here, right now, we're in a little bit of a struggle scenario, I think, with the overall market. We got some fear, uncertainty in the market. It looks like the tide's turning a little bit right this second. If you look at kind of real time, what we've got going on in the market, we've lost 300 billion in market capitalization. We got to bounce back from that. We had Bitcoin drop below 100,000. I mentioned we had Ethereum drop down to 3,000. We've mentioned if we do see them go below those respective levels, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stay below for any period of time, we could see a capitulation event where we'll see things start to fall. Now, do I want that to happen? Absolutely not. Am I spreading FUD? Absolutely not. I'm just shooting straight with you as adult to adult, telling you that these are possibilities that are in the current market conditions we have. But with all that said, okay, to go back to that question that you might be asking yourself, well, how come the price of XRP is not up at $5? Because of market conditions. But you need to look beyond what the price of XRP is today. That's at least how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the business of what Ripple is building. I'm looking at the entire landscape, and all I see is value, value, value that ultimately, in my opinion, is going to drive down to the price of XRP going up over time as we continue to see the adoption of blockchain technology become more and more and more and more pervasive. Okay. You got every head of every major Wall Street institution out there, Larry Fink and BlackRock, and many more, they're out there talking about everything that's going on in blockchain technology. By the way, I haven't covered this in a video, but Ripple's swell event is happening. And you have major companies represented there. Everybody from Fidelity, BlackRock, the White House is at Ripple's swell event, and all this kind of stuff. If you just look at all the pieces, you can see the value there. That's my opinion. You have to make your own decision. Okay. But with this $500 million in additional funding, to me, that's another check in the box of the business of what Ripple is doing that ultimately is going to have a direct benefit on XRP and the price of XRP. And I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to buy, hold, wait, because I see dramatic 10x, 20x, 30x or more returns. My opinion. Okay. So with that, just thought I would kind of share with you what we saw and what we're seeing right now play out with this $500 million strategic investment, putting the valuation of Ripple at $40 billion. Again, big deal here. Okay. So before I let you go, I got something cool I started a couple weeks ago. It's called the Inner Circle. If you're interested, links in the description below. Go check it out. You get access to my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, buy and sell alerts around that. You get access to a portfolio that I'm building with my members. It's called the $100 portfolio challenge, where I buy $100 worth. I share with what I'm buying, why I'm buying. We're building that portfolio together. There's other really cool things together that I'm putting into this. There's private members only content where I'm sharing much more kind of intimate knowledge about what the moves I'm making in crypto, things of that nature. That's all here, and it's literally $27 a month. It's 90 cents a day. Now, this is an introductory price, and the price is going to go up in the not too distant future. So if you're interested in this, links are right down there. Go check it out. By the way, you can have 30 days if you want to cancel and refund and get a complete refund. So it's not a big deal if you're interested in that as well, if you just want to kind of try it on and see if it's the right fit for you. So links are right down there. It's called Inner Circle. All right. I'll see you. Thanks for watching.